Okay then, so hopefully now you understand at least the basic principle of asynchronous code and how JavaScript has a single thread and runs through one function at a time, or one statement at a time. So I want to do a quick demo of this in action, a very quick simple one. So the first thing I'm going to do is paste in 4 console logs. So if I save this, we know now that JavaScript is going to execute these one at a time from top to bottom, and in the console we get 1, 2, 3, 4 as expected. Now what I'm going to do in the middle is I'm going to do a set timeout, and we've seen this before. It's where we pass in a function and that function fires after a certain amount of time that we specify. So let's do the function first of all, and inside here we'll console.log and we'll say the callback function fired. Okay, and we want to fire this after, well, let's just say 2000 milliseconds, so that's 2 seconds. So this right here, this is meant to emulate some kind of network request that takes time to do. So imagine this is going out to get data and it takes 2 seconds to do. Then when it comes back, it's going to fire a callback function. It's the same kind of thing. In this case, we're not getting data. We're just waiting 2 seconds to emulate that request, and then we're firing this. So this right here, this is asynchronous code in action. It's going to start when the file runs. It's going to wait 2 seconds, and then it's going to finish later by firing this callback function. Now, is this going to block the rest of the code? Will it go 1, 2, then wait 2 seconds and fire this, then 3, 4? Or will it not block the code? Well, I just said that this is asynchronous, so it doesn't block the code, and I'll show you that. If I save it, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, then after 2 seconds, we get this. So if you imagine that image of a thread I showed you before, and these things are on it, it fires this, then this, then this, and then it waits 2 seconds over here and passes the callback function somewhere else, and then it fires this, then this, and after 2 seconds the callback function is added to the bottom over here, and this is where it fires at the end after 1, 2, 3, 4. So this does not block the code. So in the future, instead of using set timeout, we'll be using real HTTP network requests for data, but this kind of sets the scene of how it all works. It will be the same principle. So now we know the general principle behind it of asynchronous code, I'm going to show you how to actually make network requests.